Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel, Elevating Fatherhood. My name is Alex.
My name's Sean. Today's topic is we're going to give you 7 tips each on things that have helped us be better dads for our daughters. First one on my list is patience. I've noticed that girls especially, their emotions as well as just meltdowns in general are just kind of peak highs and lows, and it's very important for me to just stay patient the whole time and just help them to calm down and get control of those emotions. Physical touch is a really big thing. It's a love language as well for my daughters, but it's also kind of difficult for me because one of the biggest parts of physical touch, not only the hugging, is my daughter loves when I do her hair. So that's been a learning curve for me, to learning how to be gentle. You not want to pull her hair, and really turning that into a bonding moment for us to really spend that time together.
Especially that curly hair, dude.
That curly hair, though, you got to be so nice with that curly
Yep.
hair. And that kind of leads into my next one of just the individual attention, just the one-on-one time with my girls. I've just seen so much personal growth, and my boy definitely likes his one-on-one time as well, but he's more okay to go off and just be by himself and play or do whatever. My girls seem to need me a lot more and just want me to be there, and they thrive for that. The next one that I realized, and it goes along with all of my tips actually, is just a positive energy. My daughters, and I feel like women are kind of this way in general because they are very connected with their emotions and whatnot. They can kind of tend to be empaths, where my daughters will feed off of my emotions. If I'm frustrated about something, something's not going my way, they get right into that same mood and temperament as me. And it goes the same way on the other spectrum. If I'm really happy, my girls are really happy they're with me. So just kind of keeping that stability of just happiness all around really helps out my day go a lot better. Now this is kind of crazy, and this is something my wife helped me about with, but words of affirmations. It's not something you think about, but they won't remember the 100 compliments you give them, but they will remember the one negative compliment, the one negative thing you say about them. They'll remember it forever. And so I never want anything to be said off the cuff or just kind of not really paying attention and then have it just demoralize my daughter. Like, I always want to uplift her and make her feel great, and like she's the most amazing person in the world, because to me she really is. And so those words of affirmation are going to be really important in just building up her image of herself. Next, and this may be hard for dads, but granting independence for their daughters. It's really easy to just protect them from failure because you don't want anything to happen to them, but we learn so much from failure. And so what I've learned from this is to let them go and have that independence and let them fail, and then take up my role as a father and support them to stand them back up so that they can move forward and keep going. Closing it up to help them keep going, listening is a huge thing. I'm sure you understand this too. And I'm not even just talking about venting. I mean, my daughter's 2 years old. She's not venting to me. That's going to be later on. But actually listening, she's trying to communicate. She's trying to get her point across on what she wants, whether it's something she wants to eat, wants to do, whatever it is. She's trying to get across what she wants. And whether it's significant to me, it doesn't matter, because she's significant to me. And that alone is enough for me to take the time out and listen to what she's trying to say so that I can help her. And I personally feel that will help out our relationship in the future, because she knows, hey, when I talk to him, he listens to me. He's going to help me
build that trust.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's good. My daughter's the same way. When I put her to bed, she just wants to talk, and she just wants me to listen. She wants to have a conversation. Like, she just wants that one-on-one, and no, I think that's awesome, that listening. Oliver, he likes the one-on-one too, my son. But you can definitely see there's a difference between my daughter and my son.
Sure, like I said, Landon's way more okay with just being like, no, I'm playing with Legos.
Right.
Okay.
Leave me alone, dude. What, Dad, you want to race?
Yeah, then he's down. Then he's down. And you want to play some 2 Square? You want to play Pig? Yeah, let's go. Right on. And there's a competition. He's there.
Oh, that's cool. So I've got 7 tips to add on top of that. So we'll have a total of 14 tips tonight for you guys. And I have 1 daughter. I have 1 son. My kids are 7 and 8 years old. And this kind of goes along with what Sean was saying, my first tip, how he was saying to be happy, have a good positive attitude. Mine is emotionally balanced. Being able to stabilize your emotions, even when it's hard. At least in front of the kids. Our kids pick up on our vibes so easy. And to just leave our crap at the door and to come in and just be emotionally balanced. And if you need a break, take a break. Go take 10 minutes to meditate or something. Just take a few minutes, get emotionally balanced, come back when we can be in a good state of mind. That way we don't say the stupid things that we say, like you're also talking about, and that one bad thing that we say, off the cuff.
Yeah.
If we're emotionally balanced, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. And it also gives an environment for our daughters to feel safe and secure. The second one I have is to not spoil, or should I say overspoil.
Sure.
We all want to spoil our daughters. They're all our little princesses, right? And we just want to give them the world. But it's so easy to overspoil our daughters. I think it's important for us to, as dads, throttle back once in a while and let them get their hands dirty and experience life on their own and not give them everything. And teach them how to work. Give them some chores to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't overspoil them. Yes, we want them to know that they're special, that they're daddy's little girl. But at the same time, to help push them forward to grow up to be a good, productive member of society. My number 3 is to embrace your inner feminine, dads.
This is the hair, man.
Yep. Do the hair for once in a while. Learn how to braid. I've had to learn how to braid, and I'm
good at that.
Oh, dude. Right? Lydia loves it. And the physical touch you're talking about earlier, Lydia loves that. She loves just being there. She loves the hugs. She loves to be close. She loves me to pick her up and hold her still, even though she's 8. And but like doing her hair. But with embracing the feminine is, if they want to have the tea party, just go do the tea party, man. Mine's ponies. Lydia's like, Dad, please come play ponies with me. Or come play this Roblox game that's this role-playing game that's like not masculine at all. Just, even though it's hard and it sucks sometimes, just do it because it means so much to your daughter. Even if it's just once in a while. Once in a while, you got to embrace that inner feminine side. My number 4 is to let her call some of the shots sometimes. If we're going to do dessert for the night, and I'm thinking, what are we going to do for dessert? And she has a suggestion, let her call that shot. Let her be a part of it. Let her make it with you. Take that time. Let her be a part of the process. That really, I believe, helps our daughters feel like they are... It teaches them that they're a part of something and that they're valued, that they have a voice. Yeah. And I think that's really important for our daughters to make sure they know they have a voice and that they have some control over what's going on and that they can make decisions. And that'll help them later on as they get older. When they make a decision, even when dad's not around, they know how to follow through. Yeah. They can do that. So let them call some of the shots sometime. Don't always take the wheel and steer every single time. Let them call some of the shots. For sure. Number 5 is to help them find good female role models, whether it's mom, a teacher, some sort of a peer, somebody that would be a good role model for them to look up to. Besides, I think it's good sometimes to also have somebody besides mom. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great to have mom as a great role model, but as they get older, they're going to start looking at other people. And if we help them establish good role models outside of the parental unit, then that'll help them as they get older to know how to find good role models. And we want to make sure they're role models that we want our daughters to have. So make sure you know what your values are and you're teaching them to your kids and that they're finding role models that are in alignment with those values. I think it's super powerful. Number 6, don't be overprotective. It's so easy to want to be overprotective. Now, my daughter's not dating age yet, but she does have boys looking at her and like talking to her. And she came up to me the other day. We were at the pizza place and she's like, Dad, I think that boy likes me. And I'm like, my first instinct is, where's he at? Let's go bury him, But I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, you're a very pretty girl, so I'm not surprised. And she just gave me a hug, and I was like, let her feel special. And
that's a good response, though. Of course they do, sweetie. You're beautiful. That's such a good one. Props to you, man.
And so, we want to be protective, yes. We want to make sure our daughters are taken care of, yes. And they're making smart choices, and that you don't have some not good person, coming around our kids. But we also want to make sure not being too overprotective to allow them the freedom to explore life and to learn from their own mistakes and experiences. And my last one, which I think is probably one of the most important ones, is to teach our daughters to be proud to be a girl, to be proud of who they are, to embrace that. Especially as they get older, if we teach them to embrace who they are as a girl, they're going to take that strength with them. And we live in a world right now where not a lot of people have stable foundations. I mean, depression is through the roof, like, record depression rates. And teaching our daughters to really take pride in who they are and have that stability and that foundation and to love themselves, I mean, people love that. And that's going to be a huge influence on everybody around them. And people are going to look up to them and want to be like them if they have that stable foundation, and they're going to just be strong. And I think we need to teach them how amazing it is to be a girl, how much power they have, and how much influence they can have on the world. And if they embrace that, man, I think our kids can go really far. So anyways, you guys, those are our 14 tips on raising daughters. We're not like know-it-alls, man. We are just two dads figuring this stuff out as we go, and we're researching and we're doing our best. It's really important to both of us that we're good dads. And we just want to create this community with you guys so that we can have a whole bunch of really good dads. We can all work together. So if you have any suggestions or anything, I mean, let us know. Shoot us a comment.
Yeah. No, seriously, one thing I really like about these talks that we've been having, Alex, is the fact that, I mean, even in these 7 tips, there are some that are similar, just from different viewpoints, and then some that are different. And I think that's the greatest thing about parenting is, yeah, you can have the same thing or whatever, same situation, but how you view it can be drastically different. And so, yeah, like Alex said, comment down below. Let us know some things that you've noticed raising girls that have helped you out, and maybe it can help others out. We really like this fatherhood community of just elevating the standard, being better than we were the day before so that our children can be better tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all of our future content, and have a great evening.
Peace out.